You ain't go. Say less.
Sheesh. What you saying? I don't understand. I'm out my mind. I popped. Sheesh. I swear this lock shot got me stuttering. Girl, you not fall in love again. Sheesh. Get it. My favorite rush. You talkative, ain't gotta say too much. Be quiet. Who got some grapes? I'm trying to. I'm all roll for these. Get it. Not complicated. No conversation. Get it. Not complicated. No conversation. Please say less. Please say less.
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. We've got a good one on tap today, and there's going to be two quarterbacks ready to get it done on the gridiron. It's Newton's Panthers going up against Ryan's Falcons.
All right, we appreciate it, Larry. It's our exclusive coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. A few moments ago, it was Desmond Trufant of the Falcons making their way out of the tunnel to the delight of this sold-out crowd as his guys get set to do battle with the Carolina Panthers. Here's Bosher to kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. They were trying to create some space to run. They created the penalty.
And you work on it so much. You work on it so hard. But it's tough to simulate game speed in practice. And that often runs you into a penalty.
Out of the gun, Newton. Flushed out right. And incomplete to open things up.
Even the greats in this game, and he certainly qualifies as one of them, they're going to have trouble if they continue to throw into double coverage.
He better be careful. Throwing into too much double coverage might have a couple of them picked off. So the defense has put them in a tough spot. It's 2nd and long. From the gun, here's Newton. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Brooks Reed in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8. So now Cam leads the Panthers up following the sack. Carolina facing 3rd and long. A shotgun snap for Newton. And he finds a man. It's Olsen. A big 30-yard play on 3rd.
I bet you won't get it no more.
A little while now, partner. How often do we actually describe tight ends as nitty?
Shit, that's a first down, dude. Come on now. You supposed to get
his
them.
ability to run routes, create space and separation, and make those catches downfield.
And sure consistent. The numbers the last couple years almost identical, and both over 1,000-yard seasons.
What happened? But not run. I'm gonna eat your ass alive.
I ain't gonna like them that run.
You ain't worried about that? Don't be. Because it ain't going to happen.
And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll in fact tackle him behind the line. It's already 2nd and 12. The defense hoping to push him back more. From the gun, Newton. And the tight end Olsen, right side. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. The reception good for 7
yards.
It's 3rd down.
4 yards.
5 yards to gain here on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Newton. Gets it to Benjamin. It's caught. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That one goes for 29 yards on 3rd down. So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels. On 1st down, it's Newton. Dancing to his left. This will be caught inside the 10. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
His passing's been on point on this drive, hasn't it? Been very accurate, gotten the ball downfield, gained nice chunks of yardage. But now, in this situation, the field is really condensed, partner. So if he's going to throw the football, that would be pinpoint here.
I was going to ask you about that. Field shrinks, has to be sharper, but it's pretty good. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Robert Alford. And nothing there on the return. They've got the football, but they'll have to start this drive at their own 4-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the 1st quarter.
Too many ones in this play. 1st quarter, 1st drive, 1st interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. They'll try and run for the 1st time with Freeman. And he is going to lose yardage here. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
They've got to do a better job up front and create some space because they're right there, almost literally on their own goal line.
Just a couple of feet away from a safety. That could have been disastrous. They'll get 4 on 2nd down, but it leaves them with 3rd and still 9 to go.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Ryan. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. And the play goes for 19 yards, gives him a new set of downs. They'll throw on 1st down with Ryan.
Dang.
And this is Gabriel on the catch. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. And never good on a pass completion there to go the wrong way. Lost yardage.
No, for some reason it seems to work better when you throw it downfield or you move the ball downfield running it.
Work you down the field right
quick. But in this case, if you're the defensive guys, you're energized, executed well, and you caused a lost yardage.
Don't back him up.
That's going to feel good and look great in film.
Now Ryan, and finding
Don't
the
back
tight
him
end
up.
Hooper. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. 8 yards in the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Again, Ryan. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. K'Wan Short in there to get him for a loss of 9, and that'll lead to 4th down. On 4th down, here's Matt Bosher on to punt. Back deep for the Panthers, Brenton Burson. It'll be a 48-yard punt. 5 there on the return. And the Panthers will get it here as they take possession. Now the Panthers offense, they get set to come back onto the field. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
How about going and telling your defense, thank you, a huge thank you. You said it didn't lead to points, stalled off that drive. Now they've got a chance to redeem themselves and maybe reward their defense a little bit.
I forgot they got Christian McCaffrey
on this one.
With my good friend Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin with you. It's the Panthers in possession.
You won't run it no more.
Begin quarter number 2, and they've got it here with a first down.
Keep changing him up.
From the gun, Newton.
It
pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
So the incomplete pass brings up second down. To throw again, Newton. And the tight end Dixon left side. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it, that's going to be 15 yards.
Newton on first down. Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. Give him 9 on the play, and that'll make it second and short. Throwing again is Newton. Flush to his right. The ball comes out. And this is going to get out of bounds, so they will gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up third. The offense on third down tonight, a perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. They're looking at third and a few inches. Operating from the gun, Newton completes it to Dixon. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the gun, Newton steps away to his left. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. Kelvin Benjamin, an 11-yard touchdown. And his guys are able to strike for 6.
It's never fun for a defense to run on the field.
That was a good bounce off the sidelines, though. I like that.
Just the idea of trying to limit an offense in that position, daunting for a defense.
Good bounce.
And this will be
I'm just saying, that's a good. I like how you did that.
Lead.
You let him bounce off the sideline. I'm good with that. I like that.
Gano out to kick this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. Second down.
Well, he did almost everything right. Excellent coverage, breaks on the football, just unable to haul it in and take it the other way, so he dropped an interception. The key for him now, don't dwell on it, just move on to the next play.
Second down now after the incompletion. Throwing again. Ryan. Looking downfield for Jones. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. The Pro Bowl wideout Julio Jones, his intended receiver. Third down here. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary, it really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone. And especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to him.
It's caught. Jones. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue. Now Ryan going to give it to Freeman. And some room to roam now.
Woo! You see that fake? Damn! Where your ankles at?
56 yards.
Where your ankles at?
Falcons are an extra point away from tying the football game.
Hey!
And on that long
Where your ankles at?
Defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays,
Hey, Tifo, was that a hell of a fake?
Here's Bosher to kick it away.
God damn.
Insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Newton going to hand it off to McCaffrey. So from the 40
Come
to the 45,
on,
5-yard run. Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that one looked pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard, inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
first down. Newton. Benjamin with it over the middle. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue. Now a first down throw for Newton.
Woo.
Looking for the tight end, Olsen, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Robert Alford. He's at the 40,
Woo.
the 20, 10, and he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown.
I know. We all do. But I take that.
House call, and his name is Robert Alford. You remember that name, don't you, partner?
Seen him on the biggest of stages, picking off Tom Brady in Super Bowl 51.
Yeah, took it all the way back for a touchdown, then gave his team a 21-3 lead. They didn't hold it, but that was a mammoth play.
That was a mammoth play, and what we just saw was a mammoth play.
Damn, man, this shit's so fucking slow, man.
And again, it's no good. A few boo birds coming out as he's missed his second extra point here in the first half.
All right, let me get one more.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here. And following the pick six, and they had decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
Damn, I thought I had that.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled.
Lord, I thought I had that one.
And give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
2 minutes to go here in the first half. We're back to Atlanta right after this timeout. Unable to connect on the first down pass play. Now it's second down. To throw again. Newton.
Oh!
His throw's going to be incomplete. The tight end, Ed Dixon, was the target.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they did incompletions on first and second down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
The Panthers on third down. A perfect 4 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Operating from the gun. Newton. And he gets it to Funchess complete. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. Newton finding Funchess for the Panther first down. On first down, this is McCaffrey. And able to get this one all the way up to about the 46-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
He hadn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. On second down, here's Newton. Forced out to his left. And he sheds a tackle. Now he's got some space.
Man,
and he's able to get
that's so fucking fake.
Line. Newton able to use those legs and get past the marker to pick up the first. Now Newton on first down. Caught on the left side by Benjamin. And he's going to get this one down right to the edge of the red zone of the chalk of the 20. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. And now a first down following that long gain. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Here's Newton. Being chased out left. And look at this. Cam Newton intercepted a third time. Good positioning.
God damn it. I couldn't.
Great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
After the interception, here's Ryan. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Touchdown, Falcons. Taylor Gabriel, 59 yards. And the Falcons are able to show off their quick strike ability. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here in the second quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the second half.
Here's Bosher to kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. The Panthers offense here, they get ready to head back on the field. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete. He was trying to get that one into the hands of Christian McCaffrey. And now it's second down.
We see passes like that all the time, don't we? When he's back there surveying the field, clock ticking in his head, trying to avoid the sack and the hit. Led him just a little bit too much trying to get out to his running back.
Second and 10, Newton again. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. On first and 10, Newton. Benjamin's got it. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Newton throwing again. Going deep for Benjamin. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. They were looking to get it to Kelvin Benjamin there. And it's third and short. This secondary has been roasted in this first half, but they get a measure of revenge there. Nice play on the deep ball.
Yeah, they're going to need a few more plays like that in order to get their confidence fully back. But that's one step in the proper direction.
Here's Newton. Buying time to his left. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Brian Poole. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll probably wish he'd reconsidered here. It will cost him 10 yards as he's down at the 15.
So conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
And he's brought down after a good game. That one 28 yards on the ground. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level, because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
Freeman again, a first down carry. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. Freeman. And he's able to get this one down about the 40. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
See if they stay on the ground for second down. Now they'll throw it with Ryan. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. The Falcons on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Now it's Ryan. And this is going to be incomplete.
But sometimes you just have to take things into your own hands, don't you? I mean, the offense is really struggling in this game. They're the ones keeping things going. They have to continue to play at that level.
And now a long one for Matt Bryant. He's hit from 62 in his career, but that was all the way back in 2006. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt. And he's going to miss this one. That is no good. Well outside the left upright, and this score will stay right where it is. So an empty possession there. What do you think went wrong, Charles?
Well, it looked like maybe the plant leg might have given way just a little, and when that happens, guys have a tendency to pull through the ball to compensate. And in doing so, sent this one off target.
They'll try to get the running game going with McCaffrey. The ball's out. McCaffrey lost it. And the Falcons say they have it. They do.
Hey, I'm all about defense forcing plays and getting takeaways. But an interception and 2 fumbles in their last 3 offensive possessions.
Time to readjust.
Yeah, you can't just give all the credit to the defense on that. They've got to look in the mirror and take the blame themselves and figure out how to not do it anymore.
This is Freeman. And he's got room. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 20-yard line. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
I love football lingo and the evolution of it all. Nickel defense makes sense, right? 5 defensive backs. But then you go to 6. What are you going to call that? And they call it a
double
dime. A dime, which is just very simple for them. The math doesn't add up. But I know one thing. Offenses love to run against dime defenses. Typically, the bigger guys have an advantage against the smaller defensive backs when they're blocking downfield.
Yeah, you diving too early, ain't you, player?
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
And there's a nice stop for the defense. They've had a tough time containing this guy all game long, but maybe they can build a little bit off of that play, a little bit of confidence, a little bit of momentum. Yeah, every now and then you can actually tackle that guy.
Dot.
Touchdown, Falcons.
Dot.
Jones from 19 yards away. And the Falcons capitalize on the fumble and turn it into 6. And this part of the game's been an adventure thus far, but this one is good.
I know. It's always, I know. Don't worry about it. This how I'm going to beat your ass all season. All season. This how it's going down. I hope you get in more than one of my leagues.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Carolina getting set to take the field. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
Completes it to Benjamin. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49.
Shit. Y'all be glad I let you catch
the
it.
yardage and tack on 15 more for the face mask.
Talk about a play that absolutely costs you in the end. Just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know, they march off another 15.
Nah, dude. Ever since I beat him in the league, I've been on his shit list.
Now a play fake here on first down. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far in second down.
Out routes are always timing routes. And if the timing's off just a little bit, it can really throw off a play. It looked like he let him a little too much there.
Yeah, there was a fraction of a second because he caught it, just couldn't.
Give me that.
And now here is another
Give me that.
interception. Picked up by Keanu Neal. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football
Quit
back.
trying me, dude.
The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran the wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
And tough starting field position here.
Now, I let the gang got away from me, man, when I was talking to the girl.
Throwing now, Ryan on first down. Caught on the right side by Jones. Julio Jones all alone. He's at the 30. Touchdown, Falcons. Julio Jones, 94 yards. And the Falcons will extend their lead. Well, they were back in the shadows of their own goalpost, and that flipped quickly.
So much for playing it safe. I mean, the conservative, easy call, run the football, take care of it, create some space, pump the ball away. But no, let's throw it. And sometimes a defense's aggressiveness is used against them because when you've got people backed up, your natural inclination is to try and really force them back, and sometimes they get burned that way.
And they got burned there.
Boy, this game might lose.
The defensive line disperses a little bit here, maybe expecting a pass. Newton now to throw.
Didn't I tell you this game
And the
might lose?
Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. Adrian Claiborne in there to sack him for a loss of 6. Here's Newton now on second down. Going deep for Benjamin. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
The Panthers on third down. They have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 16. He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
The Panthers on third down. They have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and a mile. Stays on his feet. They find some open field here. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 9 yards. And that's going to make it 4th down.
Yeah, that was kind of crazy.
They are going to go for it. It's Newton. And he finds a man. It's Olsen. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. They get 25 yards out of that one. And it'll be a Carolina first. Now Newton. Dancing to his left. Cam fighting. He lost the football. It's out. And the Falcons say they have it. They do. And for how much Cam handles the football, he really doesn't fumble a whole lot, but coughed it up there.
And I know that a lot of people seeing that play, they immediately go back to the Super Bowl against Denver and Von Miller knocking it free from Cam. But I think you're exactly right. One of the underrated aspects of his game, he's fundamentally sound when he carries the football. Whether he's in the pocket or actually running it, he usually does a great job of taking care of it.
He'll have to shake that one off. Following the fumble recovery, it's Ryan. And he can't escape the pressure. Ryan goes down. Julius Peppers in there to sack him for a loss of 6. On second down, Ryan. Sanu with a grab over the middle. They give him a gain of 37.
And depending on the type of screen called, especially when you're throwing it with one of your wideouts, it's different blocking. Sometimes you get great blocking from the other wide receivers helping you. And how about sometimes getting it from the offensive linemen who sell it like a regular screen pass and then get out in front of the receiver and help him get downfield.
Now Ryan. And a scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, second down. Well, the numbers have been good in the passing game, and certainly a big reason why they have the lead.
You ain't good enough to get a pick.
Third quarter, maybe go to the run game a little more?
Yeah, perhaps. I mean, after that incompletion, a little credit to the defense for shutting them down on that play. Maybe you try and run the football a little bit more in this spot.
Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. It's the Pro Bowl Luke Kuechly that picks it.
Well, that was a damn use. I mean, that was a computer. Didn't shit pop up and say use it? That was computer. Boy, you need to stop.
They got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break, taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
Now following the interception, here's Newton. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Adrian Claiborne in there to pick up his second sack now of the afternoon. To throw on second down is Newton. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Robert Alford. And he scored. Touchdown, Falcons. This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the fourth quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
Back now here on EA Sports.
I told you can't fuck with me, boy.
So far as we get set for the fourth quarter.
This is, yeah, I don't want to hear that shit.
Here's Bosher to kick it away. This one taken just inside the 10. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. And onto the field, here come the Panthers. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun. All right,
throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
There's another interception. Picked off by Robert Alford. And he'll return this one just shy of midfield to 39.
You see what you just said? That's how you know when it's a user pick. Shit pop up on the screen. That's why I said your shit wasn't a user.
I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what
yeah, that's a user pick. Damn.
Things different than what he expected for the second week in a row.
That's that skill level.
Guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure whatever the reason is. He better figure it out. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He was trying to hit Taylor Gabriel that time, and that'll bring up second down.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. Again on 2nd and 10, it's Ryan. He's going to go for a big play. The 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Taylor Gabriel, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Falcons continue to pour it on. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. And the Panthers coming out now. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception.
Don't do it, Pimp.
We'll see if they can do better.
Don't do it, Pimp.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. They go back to the air here.
I told you not to do it.
Last drive. Adrian Claiborne able to disrupt yet another pass play. His 3rd sack of the afternoon. To throw on 2nd down. Newton, Benjamin with it over the middle. And they're able to get this one across the 35. They give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains. Newton on 1st down. That's some strong running. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Vic Beasley able to collapse the pocket and drop him for a loss of 3. On 2nd down, here's Newton. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
The Panthers on 3rd down. They've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13. A shotgun snap for Newton. Muscles him off. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And that one incomplete. Had some position but couldn't hold on, and it brings up 4th down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. Vic Beasley in there to get him his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. Now the Falcons offense gets ready to head back onto the field. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these
it's
guys
okay to take an ass
we just play them all the way through. Now,
that's what I
in
get.
certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit.
Now some love it, some hate it. Here it is. It's the Wildcat look. Here's Coleman, and he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line. Call it about a gain of 3, and they'll be looking at a 3rd and 7 coming up.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves. Yeah, let me puff out my chest a little bit, even though I'm not rooting for either team. But that was a really nice defensive play. It's awfully fun to watch, even in an offensive game.
So on 4th down, off goes Matt Ryan, and on is another Matt Bryant. From the left hash mark, this a 43-yard attempt. Now Shaw. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work.
And sometimes pride wins, doesn't it? Because, yes, they're getting steamrolled here right now. They're down big, and they're going to try a fake field goal against them. Yeah, I'm not supposed to root, but good for them for stopping that one and showing that they haven't given up on this game.
Yeah, I just can't believe, though, that they tried the fake with this wide of a margin up that big. But and my goodness, another interception.
You see that word? Use alert.
Up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
You ain't realized that shit yet, boy. You can never play me. Ever. Ever. I'm going to beat you. I'm going to beat you.
On 1st and 10, it's Ryan. And he hits his running back, Tevin Coleman. That one 28 yards on the ground. They have the nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people pointed out to me, this is a video game, man. Go ahead and put the numbers up. Sportsmanship, not an issue.
Exercise those fingers. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. It's a 1st down. From the red zone now, here's Ryan on 1st down. Through an opening.
Pick. Wait a minute.
This game's still fairly well.
What's the score?
I think now you go conservative, don't you? Go into your shell.
You got a pick. You got a pick 6, and you got 13.
Because you're going to run into a stacked defensive
front. Is you really talking? I'm beating the brakes off your ass, Tifo.
You know, really beat up in that situation. Now, good luck to them.
Okay.
A little bit more respectable here in our final quarter of play.
That's just like you saying, hell, it's a car. It may not run, but it's a car. Well, I'm going to give you something to laugh about. Watch this.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Falcon offense now as they get set to take over here. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. Freeman again. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. Ryan now to throw on 3rd down. That's complete. Hooper. And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37. A Falcon 1st down. Ryan to his young tight end, Hooper. Time for a break. We'll come back and wrap up garbage time after this. This is Freeman on 1st and 10. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that'll make it 2nd and 12. In motion is Austin Hooper. On 2nd down, Freeman. Oh, he's got some breathing room. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs.
That boy gonna be a beast for me this year.
Getting stronger as this game moves along.
Burst seems just as good in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Well, if you look where that play starts, O-line versus D-line, that was a battle won by the D-line.
Yeah,
and he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. Charles Johnson in there to sack him for a loss of 6. 3rd and long. It's Ryan. Looking deep for Julio. So they took a shot there on 3rd down. Couldn't get it. Now it's 4th. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
Here's Matt Bosher now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. Here come the Panthers now, set to take over on offense. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest,
don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling again.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
First down and 10 now for the offensive group. From the gun, here's Newton. Steps away to his left. He's going to let it fly.
Give me that.
Here's another interception. Picked up by Keanu Neal. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
And they can't connect. Incomplete. That stops the clock with 3 seconds left, so probably one final play here in the 2nd quarter, barring a penalty. Oh, look at this. Ryan's going to throw it. Looking downfield for Jones. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Captain Mutterland. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory, and the defensive...